Amazon Prime. I love Prime Video. It's a great streaming service. They have all kinds of stuff there. And they make originals, too. And they dropped a movie, which I hadn't even heard about until yesterday. But I guess they dropped it maybe over the weekend or a few days ago or something. It's a new Ice Cube movie. And, you know, I try to support the things Cube is doing. He's a legend. But it's done the impossible. It has scored 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. 0%. People are calling it the worst movie that's ever existed. It's War of the Worlds. It's a remake, I guess. It's called War of the Worlds. And apparently, so the whole thing, it looks like, I haven't watched it yet. I absolutely must watch this movie. Because, even the user rating is only 16%. And that's 16 percentage points above any critic for War of the Worlds. And there are a lot of memes going around that apparently the movie is just Ice Cube staring into a screen, confused for, not some, the entire film. Now, Ice Cube's kid was on Twitter, and he said that this movie was shot during the pandemic. He said that this movie was shot like a long time ago, and the reason that it's all done on Zoom and all that stuff is because it was actually shot during the pandemic. But regardless, we were literally yesterday just talking about that movie Host that was also shot during the pandemic, also shot on Zoom, and was great. So, yeah, a computer security. Can you pull up the description for this here? A computer security analyst working for the U.S. government finds his daily life disrupted by an alien attack. Accustomed to dealing with virtual threats, his struggle extends to secrets the government may be hiding. So I guess the premise is that it's War of the Worlds, except they didn't want to do a whole movie on a set. So it's like it's aliens that are after data. The aliens are data hunters. And so they're trying to get the data. So via a Zoom call, they have to this is my understanding. Via a Zoom call, they have to stop the aliens from stealing all this data. Which on paper sounds like a hit. But for whatever reason, people are saying it's not as good. Do we have any of the reviews for this film? Yeah, look at that. Ed Power. It's a silly, it is silly, shoddy, and features far too much of rapper turned leading man Ice Cube staring at a computer screen while looking as if he's working through a reasonably urgent digestive ailment. It's not that nice. Variety. Even with a Prime subscription, you have to sit through 2 minutes of ads to watch 90 more of what amounts to a feature-length commercial for all things Amazon. This was, and that's a top critic saying that. This was a very interesting ad because I went, oh, I guess there's a lot of product placement. Then I saw a clip, and the clip was the wildest thing that I've ever seen. Like go to the clip, the Twitter video clip of what we see in this thing. No, not this compilation, the clip that's up already that I sent you earlier. Because you watch it and you're like, it's already open in a tab. This has to be fake, I said. There's no way this is an actual scene. And I haven't watched the movie, to be fair. But I went through various sources. And everybody's saying, no, the wildest part about this is this actually is a scene in the movie. Watch as, I guess, and now, unfortunately, and this is why you shouldn't read reviews of movies before you see them, because all I can think of is what digestive ailment is Ice Cube dealing with right now. And this is Cube. This is no Vaseline. I don't want to think of him that way.
Straight out of Compton.
Yeah. But now, when you see him in the corner there, don't you think oh, I wonder what he ate or something like that? Now that you read the review.
Yeah.
That sucks. I shouldn't have read the review.
Yeah.
But this is, so now they're trying to figure out, I guess they need to get a file onto a thumb drive to stop the aliens from stealing the data. And then this is how the scene plays out.
Code is ready. Sending it to you now. Put it on a thumb drive.
I don't have a thumb drive.
What do you mean you don't have a thumb drive?
Even I have a thumb drive. Boy, this is a top secret military installation. They don't let thumb drives in the building.
Faith can load it here and I can get it to you.
How?
Prime Air.
Prime Air.
Oh, it's the future of delivery. They've been training us for months. I need you to place an official order on Amazon to activate the drone.
Nice.
Let's go to Amazon.com to activate the drone.
We only got one shot at this. Are you sure you can get it here?
Don't worry. I fly like a bird.
Code is
He's got to save the day by placing an order on Amazon and using Amazon Prime Air, which is the future of delivery. It's an Amazon drone, which is so pinpoint accurate and quick that if it can save the world, so imagine how well it can just do your day-to-day deliveries. That's apparently a real thing that happens in this film. Now, listen, it doesn't appear that Ice Cube is putting a lot of effort into this, and I'm sure that he did not realize that 5 years after the pandemic, Amazon would be like, well, we have this movie that we made. We could just put it out. I think that everyone in this movie was probably like, thank God they're not putting that movie out. And then Prime Video was like, oh, no, we're still doing it. I mean, we don't have anything out this weekend. Might as well put this out. And it's interesting because, like, you hear all these stories of, like, these other companies, like Warner Brothers was doing it a year ago, that they put movies on the shelf, like the Batgirl movie. Nobody gets to see Batgirl because they're like, you know what? I don't think it's going to make back what we invested into it. So we're going to put it on the shelf and just take the tax write-off on it. Yeah. And they tried to do that with the Looney Tunes movie, but then there was enough outrage that I guess they sold it.
Yeah, somebody bought it.
Yeah, somebody bought it. But you would think, maybe this is because this is no budget, so they can't write it off for enough. You know what I mean? Because it is just a Zoom call. I would imagine like Ice Cube's salary is probably the highest amount of money that they put into this. Or maybe they just really wanted to promote Prime Air, which I've never, to be fair to Amazon, I've never heard of it before this trailer came out or this scene came out. But
did you know that you would have to create an order on Amazon
no, to activate the drone? How do I activate the drone? Place an official order on Amazon. And then they literally show the screen share of Ice Cube typing in Amazon.com and very quickly and easily finding a flash drive. We've only got one shot at this. Don't worry. It's Amazon. I mean, it's going to be accurate. Don't worry about that at all. And here we go. Yeah, so I mean,
are you going to watch it?
I'm going to watch it so hard. I can't believe that Amazon has provided us this service, honestly. Like, I can't believe that Prime Video was like, you know what? We're going to give one to you. Here you go. Because if it got 0% on Rotten Tomatoes, 0. I don't know how many movies get 0%, not 1%, 0%. There's no way.
But a lot of great movies get bad.
0?
Maybe not 0, but like look up like Billy Madison. It doesn't have like a great score.
This
look
isn't
up Super Troopers.
This isn't a romp.
How do you know? You haven't watched it yet.
You think it's a comedy?
It could be.
Intentional or unintentional?
Unintentional.
Okay.
Obviously.
Okay. That's like when that movie Rockstar came out and they were like, this is a comedy. And it's like, no, it's been out for weeks. You didn't market this as a comedy. You did not intend for this to be a comedy. That's what Tommy Wiseau did with The Room. He was like, it's a drama. It's a comedy drama. And they were like, no, people laughed at your movie. That's not the same thing as making a comedy. He's like, pretty sure it's the same thing as making a comedy. Yeah, so listen, I'm going to watch it. They had to know it was not great. Like, they had to know what they were doing.
I mean, they just dropped it like a week ago.
Very quietly, because I had not heard about this until yesterday.
Yeah, so, like somebody had to watch it, and then they were like, oh.
Maybe either they dropped a bad movie on purpose just to drop it, or maybe contractually, like, because it was shot 5 years ago. So maybe there was maybe contractually, like, they have to drop it within 5 years. Like, maybe that's how they get people to sign on because they don't want. I mean, people get pissed off when
you think this was a plan?
Well, the fact that they dropped it so quietly makes me think that they did not want to drop it. So why would they drop it quietly? Why would they drop it quietly 5 years after filming it instead of just not dropping it at all? Like, did they think that we really needed another remake of the H.G. Wells classic War of the Worlds? And Tom Cruise already did a War of the Worlds remake, just not on Zoom. He did it like IRL, where they were actually fighting aliens. This one is, we're on Zoom, and aliens are trying to steal our data. Like, I feel like even in the pandemic,
Modern take.
that's not a modern take. Even in the pandemic, if there was an alien attack, I feel like they would allow them to go back to work. They'd be considered essential workers. If we could have a producer in studio, we had a producer in studio every day for the radio show during the pandemic. I have to believe that if there was an alien attack on Data, they would not have to do it all on Zoom. They would probably go, you know what? It's worth rolling the dice on this. Because even if you guys get COVID, at least the aliens won't attack us.
Oh. You mind if I spoil some stuff? Because I'm reading a review of the movie.
Okay.
It starts out promising.
Who says who? Whose review is
This is
it?
from Variety.
Variety.
Yeah.
That's my that's a trade of record.
Yeah. Ice Cube coordinates the arrest of a hacker known only as Disruptor.
Not Disruptor. He's the scariest hacker I've seen since Hacksaw. Not Disruptor.
Who's threatening to expose a secret government program to collect data on American citizens. Which that sounds like what Amazon does.
Yeah, what they're trying to do is convince them that they should have a device in their house that records what they say all the time. Wow. Juggling video calls with his boss, Clark Gregg, and Agent Jeffries in the field. Will tracks Disruptor's signal. Oh, that's how you get hackers. You track their signal. Then he shares the location with his colleagues and monitors the raid in real time. Oh, this sounds I didn't realize there was so much intrigue. Wow.
The rapper has two expressions in the movie. A resting scowl and a nuclear overreaction.
Oh, I can't wait for the nuclear overreactions. Can we go back to that compilation, Mike? Maybe there's some nuclear overreactions. The compilation that you had earlier might feature, because I've seen the scowl. Okay, so let's see. This is a compilation of Ice Cube's Oscar-worthy performance in War of the Worlds, streaming now on Prime Video.
Got him! My God, man! I thought you got hurt. I thought you was in the house.
Oh, you thought I was home?
This is crazy.
You know what I feel like? I feel like since they all are on screens, I feel like Ice Cube's script may be on the monitor that he's looking at.
Oh.
I thought you were hurt. I mean, this is crazy.
Pause.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
That's what brought them here in the first place. They knew. And they hid it from us.
Oh.
They hid it from everybody.
Oh, this is great. He's really upset. The siren's going off. He's just staring at him.
God. It's you? It's you.
Yeah.
Take your intergalactic asses back home. Back home. How could you, man? How could you? My own son is hacking the government.
You know.
Oh, we're getting spoilers.
Oh yeah, I just like when there's a line in a movie that really just explains what's going on, because sometimes you don't pick up on it. When he just literally says what's happening, because that's the way humans are. They'll just literally say what's happening. You mean my producer took me to break? like.
Well, wasn't there that article like last year or something where like Netflix tells writers like way more descriptives because people are sitting
looking
on
at
their
their phones.
make the movies dumb.
Yeah, like they are absolutely. There are movies that are being programmed for people to watch with another screen in front of their face. Which is, I mean, disgusting. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
You should just not do it. If you miss something, you miss something, and that's it. If anybody ever said to me, you know what was great about this movie? I had a phone in front of my face the whole time, refreshing Instagram. I didn't miss one thing.
I didn't have to look up once.
I probably go, that movie is not for me. But I got a friend who's going to love it. Troy. My own son hacked the government. Now, Look, part of the reason this movie looks to be absurd is because it seems like he's having, remember that great Will Smith moment in Independence Day? Or what does he say? Like, welcome to Earth, motherfucker. Yeah. And he punches the alien in the face. I think Ice Cube is trying to have that moment, except he looks ridiculous in his office just screaming into a webcam. Except when this was supposed to come out, maybe he wouldn't have looked that ridiculous because we were all in front of webcams. But now, not only is the pandemic over, but I feel like as a society, we've blocked 2 years out of our memory. Like, I don't remember it. Do you, Travis?
That didn't happen.
Troy, you remember the pandemic?
Yeah, I loved it.
All right. Sorry. Everybody except the people in Florida.
He thinks about it every day.
Well, I forgot Troy was in Florida
That was
and they
a good
didn't.
time.
Well, you guys didn't do it. Which is not an insult. It's not a slam.
It wasn't my fault.
But you guys didn't do the pandemic, right?
No.
Malcolm, you remember the pandemic? Right.
I wasn't born yet. so-
Right. Yeah. I was born. Nobody remembers the pandemic who actually, Troy, did the pandemic. So, like, when you see people doing the pandemic on screen now, you're like, what the hell is he doing? That is crazy. Who would ever do anything like this? Which, again, is why maybe you think about if you shot something for a pandemic audience, they probably wouldn't have put it out in Florida because Florida would have been like, I don't understand this. And don't put it out later. Like, just don't put this out. I would love to talk to whoever. I don't care about the actors in this movie. I don't want to talk to them. I want to talk to the people who made the decisions. Why would you decide, even after everything that went down, why would you decide to put it out now? Like, is there any sort of, like, potential industry reason
Yeah, I don't know.
that 5 years later you would just quietly drop this?
Maybe there's some executive who this was his baby,
It was actually quite good.
and and they're like, we have to put it out. He did this. He wants it out there.
Well, that's why I wonder if it's in some of the actors' contracts that we will release this movie. If there's so much going on where actors put work in and these movies don't come out, maybe there is something in the actors' contracts where now when you sign on to do a movie that's maybe not the biggest movie in the world, like if you're signing on to do a Scorsese movie, you don't need to put a clause in there.
Right.
But if you sign on to do a movie that's not the biggest movie in the world, maybe there is a clause in the contract that guarantees the release of the movie.
Maybe.
Because people don't want to waste their time on something that's never going to see the light of day.
But they got paid, so why would they care?
Well, everybody who's in those movies that gets shelved, they all get pissed off.
True.
Because, it's like, I'm getting text from Hot Dog yesterday that I'm like, hey, this is the video from the show for you to edit. And he's like, you didn't post the last one. I'm like, shut up, dude. I'll post stuff. Like, give me a
You
break.
should just be like, bro, did you get paid? Then
Wait.
don't worry about what I post.
I don't have to say that. Travis said it.
I did. I said, Sam, were you paying for his comments
Actually-
or his video?
Travis said, Hot Dog, is Sam paying you for the video or is he paying you for these comments? And Hot Dog, and it was actually very funny, he said, Sam bought the bundle. And I was like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like, what do you care?
Well, I get it. I mean, people, people,
Well, people want, of course, people want,
they want credit. They want it to be seen. They put their work into it. I understand. As a production guy, you've had frustrating times where, you're doing your job, doing production for shows, and it doesn't get played,
No,
and
you're right.
you've
That is
gotten
fine.
bothered by it.
Sure. I think I'm in a different place, though, now, where it's like Black Caviar has done, like, bad songs that we don't think are great, but it's just like, well, who cares? Just put it out there. Like, what does it matter? It doesn't tarnish the other songs. So it's like, maybe it's just like, well, the movie's done. Just put it out. Who cares?
It's really
Would-
bad, though.
but it's
Have you
real-
ever done a song as
They
bad
got
as
0%?
as bad as War of the
not,
Worlds?
Not that bad, no.
0%?
But it doesn't change.
And why put it out now?
Because it's done. It's like, well,
It's
who
been
cares?
done. You think the editing process took 5 years on this?
I mean, who knows? Maybe they had interns editing it.
Yeah.
Maybe. 'cause
Maybe
were-
they had some editor be like, well, you didn't put out my last movie.
That's right.
I was like, oh, here, shut up. Okay,
Shut
you're
up. We'll
happy.
put it out quietly. Nobody will see it. And then everybody sees it. And we look like goddamn fools because of you.
They're probably wishing it never came out.
Right.
It doesn't
That's-
change the way I feel about Ice Cube, though.
That's
Yeah.
the face Ice Cube made when he realized the movie was getting released. Oh.
Ice Cube's still the man.
Oh,
Of course he's still the man. But that's your point. You're not going to tarnish Ice Cube's legacy at this point.
No.
No.
He sung "Put Your Ass Into It."
Yes,
I mean,
he did.
you know, you're not going to take that away from
You
him.
can do it.
Also, he's done plenty of bad movies already. We're
Not
we're
this
still
bad.
on board.
This is the worst.
This is the worst.
This
Name
is the
one.
worst.
What was that RV movie where he?
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
That was not well received. Yeah.
But he's goated, so like it doesn't matter.
So it doesn't matter.
No.
But it still doesn't answer why. Like if it was just a matter of, just put it out, like it would make sense for them to put this out during the pandemic because everything was getting watched during the pandemic. These streamers during the pandemic, these streamers felt like, these good times are going to roll and they're never going to stop.
Oh, yeah.
It's always going to be this good.
This is the new revenue stream.
Right. And then real quick, after everybody got outside, once We Outside hit, a lot of streamers were going, oh, boy, we got to figure something out. Well, what about that War of the Worlds movie? Yeah, let's put that out.
Let's save it.
Right. Like, why, like, within the last week, with this movie that's clearly been collecting dust, you cannot convince me that there was work being done on it. It was collecting dust. Just kind of quietly dropped with no promotion. I didn't do a town hall with the cast. There's no promotion behind this.
They love doing town halls.
They loved it. And,
Prime Video.
I don't blame them.
Yeah.
But that's for the good stuff.
And that's because they know that they've got somebody that's going to anchor it very well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be tough if they were like, can you do a town hall with Ice Cube? But you really should stick to this War of the Worlds remake.
You know what? I'd bet money you could make it interesting.
My man.
Eva Longoria's in it.
She is?
Yeah.
I got to see that.
But
But, like,
you just watch like Desperate Housewives.
that's what I mean. Like, Eva Longoria being in it, that would have been huge, like, while Desperate Housewives was on.
Why you gotta shit on Eva Longoria like that?
Well, I'm just saying. She is goated, but, like, it's not like
I don't know if she's goated.
from Desperate Housewives.
She do a show.
People love that show.
You ever watch it?
Well, yeah, no.
No, exactly.
But Courtney Cox is famous from it. She only did that one show.
First of all, that was Friends.
Oh.
Second of all, she was also in Masters of the Universe, the live-action movie
With Dolph
with Dolph.
Lundgren
Yeah,
and Bruce
Bruce
Springsteen's
Springsteen video. So
Yeah.
let's not say that she only did
No,
one.
you're right. You're
Yeah.
right. Well, shout out. I know if I don't get to watch it today, it's definitely going to be a weekend watch for me. This is adding to the list. It's the summer of movies that I got to watch. I got to watch the Bennington movie that Ari Aster did. I think I gave up. I don't know if I'm ever going to watch Superman. I might have gave up on it.
It'll be on back soon.
I know, and I don't even think I'm going to watch it there.
What?
I think I gave up on Superman. Oh, my God. But this weekend, I got to watch the
Weapons?
Weapons and War of the Worlds. All the W movies.
All the W's.
Naked Gun.
I am going to watch Naked Gun
Good.
because you said it was hilarious,
I thought
and a
it was
lot of
hysterical.
people said it was hilarious. I don't know if I'm going to do that in a theater. It'd be fun to do it in a
Naked Gun?
theater, though. Yeah.
I'll do Weapons.
Yeah. See, it's tough to justify going to the theater because, like, when the kids are in school, there's nothing better than, like, dropping the kids off at school, hitting up, Dunkin', getting your mind right, maybe dropping your stuff off at home, and then checking out a movie at 11 a.m. and just thinking to yourself, I'm not in school right now. It's the best. But when the kids are at home for the summer, it's like
You feel like you're neglecting.
I'm just leaving the house midday to go to a movie. Like, that's
You
not cool.
do that all the time. You leave the house to just go sit in the mall.
No, I don't do that all the time. I have done it.
You have done it, but when's the last time you went to a movie? It's been a while.
Sinners.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Go see Weapons,
And you
so we
like
could
your-
talk about it.
You like your alone time. That's important to you.
I gotta get my brain right.
Yeah.
I like my children though too.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, and you'll see them after Weapons, and then you'll probably be like, "Oh, I'm so glad they're not weapons."
Yeah, I'm glad you guys didn't leave. I'm glad you guys weren't in that class.
Yeah,
You know.
you'll have things to be grateful for.
Yeah. Anyway, let's all sit down as a family and watch War of the Worlds, the Zoom version.